ladies, this is Diane Tuggle from the Happy Scrapbooker, and today we're going to make a greeting card portfolio. So something to put your beautiful cards in that you've made. This holds 6 cards and 6 envelopes, and you could put a little pocket here with some stamps. But it says on the front, a good friend is a gift, and it just ties closed. So we've made some cards this month with the perfectly paired, painterly pairs suite. Here's one of them. It's a fun fold. And so any paper pack will work. But I'm going to show you how to make the portfolio. So I'll show you the products that we're using. I'm using the new two-tone cardstock, so it has a white core, so it's 2 different colors, dark on one side, light on the other. I'm using, this is petal pink scalloped ribbon. This is on the last chance section right now, but you could use the green that comes with the painterly pairs. That's a real pretty soft ribbon, or a white ribbon. Using some dies. So today we're going to be using the textured note dies on the front. We're going to be using stylish shaped dies for 2 of the circles and a banner. We're going to be using the sentimental framing for this die right here. It goes on the front of this portfolio. I put these back in my little tray. Get that out the way. That's my ribbon. And we're going to be using some paper from the painterly pairs. I've already got it cut here. And we're going to go ahead and put this together. So you need a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. And on that 12 by 12, you're going to put it in the paper trimmer and score it at 4 inches. So you fold that 4 inches, that's going to be where your cards tuck in. And then you're going to make 2 more score lines. You're going to turn it this way, and you're going to score at 5 3/4 all the way down, and at 6 1/4 all the way down. So this makes your holder for your cards. And I have used some tear tape right here to close it up on the sides. Let's see if I can do that and show you how easily this goes together. Take the backing paper off. And then you're just going to make sure that you line up one side and then press down, and it will line up to the other side. And then you're going to reinforce your scores, so you have a 1/2 inch binding. It's like a book. What do they call it? A spine to the book. So it kind of folds like a book. So this is the inside. And we're going to turn it over, and on this side, at the 4 inch mark, I put another piece of the tear and tape, and that is because I want to put my ribbon on that and hold it in place, because you don't want it popping out, coming loose. So I've got 24 inches of ribbon. I'm going to fold it in half take my finger on the middle part and put it right there. Lay it on that tear and tape, and there is your ribbon closure. Now this piece right here is 3 inches wide by 12 inches long, and we're going to go ahead and put it right over top of that ribbon. And I'm just going to be using a tape runner for that. Okay, kind of center it to one edge and just kind of let it fall into place and smooth it flat. And now we're just going to decorate the front part. So for the front of the portfolio, I've got a 1-inch strip by 5 3/4. And this is got those beautiful pears on it. And then for the bottom part, I have a 2-inch strip by 5 3/4. I think it's just a smidge long when you just snip off just a little tiny bit. Just a smidge too long. Okay. And then we're gonna, I love the colors in this paper. So we're gonna put it on here and just butt it up. Oh, I want it all the way to the end. Okay, there we go. So there's our front. Now I'm going to be adding this to it. So this is one of the let's see, it's called textured notes dies. So can you see the real pretty texturing in the cardstock? So we're going to put it on like this. I've made a gold layer and a night of navy, and I am going to be popping this up. These would make good Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. You can make one with just thank you cut notes in it and give it to somebody graduating. Okay, so now we're just gonna make this, let's see, where does it go? We're going to kind of center it. There we go. And now I have a label that, I guess you call it a label, that I cut from the Stylish Shapes. And I'm just gonna snip that in half. And I'm going to tuck them under right there. So I'm gonna stick one up high. Take a little bit more off of that one. And one down a little bit, just to give it this, I don't know, a pop of color right there. So now, one more thing I'm going to do that I think really sets this off is I'm going to line all the way around this in the pink part. Well, actually, we're going the whole way. So I'm just going to line my ruler up. I'm using a fine tip. It's called La Pen. And we're going all the way around. where the pink is. And it just gives it a little more detail. Stop it right there, and stop it right there. So see how that really sets that off. So now we're going to decorate the front. So to decorate it, I'm going to go ahead and tie this closed because it's going to keep popping open. I love this ribbon. It's really, really soft. It ties nicely. Okay. So this is the sentimental framing dies. I cut one in the very vanilla and one in the gold, and I just stuck them on top of each other. I actually cut them together, so this didn't cut all the way through, but that's all right because that's what I wanted. I wanted a white, off-white, it's very vanilla in there, and I stamped You're Pretty Wonderful, and that came from the Mixed Labels stamp set right here. Your kindness made my day would be good for a great friend. I'm so glad we're friends. This would be perfect for the front of this portfolio. So we're gonna center that, and I'm just gonna glue it down. And I used Night of Navy ink to stamp that verse. And we're just gonna try to center that. Okay. Then I cut 2 circles from the Stylish Shapes. This is very vanilla, and I used the second largest and the largest one in the gold. And this is the brushed metallic gold paper that we have. And we're going to decorate that, and then it will go right there. So I have from the Painterly Pears paper. Let's see. Let me show you the paper. So this was Night of Navy. This is the brushed metallic gold. This is the petal pink. And then this is where the pears came from. So you can either hand cut them or the dies cut them out. So I cut out a pear, I cut out the leaves and stem, and a cluster of the little pink peach flowers. But this is from the Painterly Pears paper pat. You can also stamp your own pear with the stamp and die set. Let me show you that. So you could actually stamp it and cut it out, or use the paper and cut it out. So I have a pear somewhere in here. I have my little stem. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those on. Do I want the stem on the top or the bottom? I think I want it on the bottom. So I'm just using wet glue with a fine tip nozzle. And I'm going to put that about right there. It's not going to be in the center, it's going to be off center. And I will go ahead and glue him down flat too. Right there. And then let's see what we're going to put on the front of this. So we want that. And maybe this over here. I like that there. So we'll go ahead and put that cluster of flowers down. And I'm going to go ahead and put, this is from the pears die set. It looks like a waffle fry, the little die right there. And I cut it out of the gold metallic paper. Let me show it to you. So this comes with, here's the die that I used, and I used the gold paper, and I trimmed it down to fit the section that I wanted. Let's see, I also have gold leaves, some gold flowers. Oh, I like those down there. Okay, so this is a cluster of gold flowers, and we're just going to put it right down there. So our eye is going this way. Is that going to be in the wrong place? Maybe we need to move them down a little further. Yep. Whoop. Okay, we need to move them down right there. And then we're going to put our circle right here. So the circle, I am going to pop it up. Where did my dimensionals go? Okay, there's right many on there. And we're going to put it right here where you can see this first, and you can still see your gold flowers. And do we need anything else? I think that's probably enough gold on there. Maybe we'll put one gold flower on the pear, so it looks like they're coming off of it. Yep, there we go. So here is our portfolio. I don't know why I can't say that word. And it opens like this. And we will grab some cards and envelopes. So here's one of the cards we made. It's nice and flat. That's what I like about this one. And we're going to put 3 envelopes in each side. And this one is not too thick. So there's 2, and then we'll put the thicker one on top. And this one does have a bow, so it makes it a little thicker. And then we'll put 3 more on this side. So we made this card, and we used border dies to cut that out. And then this one is another shape die at the bottom. Can you see the difference? It's got a whoop, and these look like a butt. So we'll put those in there, and then just tie it up. And like I say, it would be a cute idea to put a little pocket on the inside and put your postage stamps in it. But there you go. That's really, whoops, well, my little flower moved. Let the glue off. There we go. So that would be a really nice gift to give a neighbor, someone that likes to send cards. So I hope you enjoyed it, ladies. I hope you'll try it. And you have a good evening. Thanks for watching.